Let me reformulate the question because I always compare systems to the existing alternatives. The Hungarian goulash communist model was definitely much better than what you could see at that time in Romania under Nicolae Ceausescu, where people had no food, no electricity, no heating, etc. So compared to that, Hungary was like paradise and was closer to Vienna than to Bucharest. Having said that, as I already mentioned, this relative affluence was basically supported by two things. One was a more market-orientated, more flexible, more open and westward-looking economy. We don't have to deny that. But at the same time also a huge amount of foreign borrowing, which tried to increase the living standard even beyond what had been made possible by the efficiency of the economy. So ultimately, even the Hungarian model proved to be unsustainable, and it was not only just the quest for political freedom, but also the quest for catching up with Western living standards, which resulted in the political changes after it was made possible by the changes in the Soviet Union. So in this respect, relatively speaking, the Hungarian situation was more fortunate than in some other countries where the neo-Stalinist system was there until the very last minute. But obviously, compared to the possibilities of a free market economy and a democratic society, I would never praise the achievements of communism.
Yeah, but and for example, how to explain? Maybe I'm too ignorant about this, but if you see an historical line in Hungary, you can notice a very aristocratic and I assume
Yes.
unequal society.
Yes, yes.
Until the
Oh, yeah.
early or mid 20th century, and what I see or what
Even
it can
more,
be
even
seen
after that, yes.
now, it's I think a very respectably equal society. So wasn't that a structural change?
It's a very interesting historical question, and you are absolutely right when you say that Hungary and, for that matter, Poland, these were the two more aristocratic countries in the so-called eastern periphery of Europe, which had a long and glorious history of independent statehood, but at the same time this vain glory was based on a very unequal feudal system where you had a fantastic wealth of a rather large aristocracy on the one hand, and millions of landless poor people on the other. Actually, this system was there in Hungary until 1945. So make no mistake, the system we had between the two world wars did not change the societal relations in Hungary. On the contrary, the ruling class was very much based on the former aristocracy, and even the middle classes felt that the most important backbone of Hungarian greatness was really this aristocratic division of power. Of course, it changed completely after the Second World War, when Hungary came under Soviet influence and the domination. So, if one can mention a kind of a really positive legacy of these changes, is that this latifundio system, as we may call it, disappeared forever in Hungary, and now there is no way to recreate it because the function and role of agriculture in society changed completely in the meantime. So no matter how much some people would want to go back to the past, it is no longer possible in a globalized economy and world.